This is a teaching by a person named Padmasambhava, or Guru Rinpoche. He's a famous tantric master from Tibet. And this was recorded by his student, an instruction he was giving someone else. And thankfully, this is often the case that brilliant people are around and they're like, I'm gonna like that was good. So thanks to Yeshe Tsogyal, the princess of Karchen, who recorded this, I'm going to offer this. This is a way of looking at your experience as an expression of mind. And mind small m and mind big M. And this is something very interesting that it's present in the earliest teachings it's there, but it's almost a little subtle. You have to remember the Buddha taught for 49 years and taught all manner of knuckleheads like myself, people who had no aptitude, who needed really basic instructions like stop being a terrible person. And then later scholars, later teachers were able to pull some of these threads and kind of extract some of these beautiful distilled essences out of the teachings. And this is one such case. So if you haven't already, find a comfy way of sitting. And like I was offering previously, this mind of yours in quotes, the Buddha says is vast, luminous. This vast mind of yours the vastness and luminosity of our mind can be hidden from us by our kind of habitual ways of experiencing our own life and our own mind, by our patterns and habits. So I feel like it's important to remember that we aren't trying to add anything to what's already there. One way of thinking of the practice of the Dharma is we are trying to get out of our own way, trying to notice and invite to unravel those unhelpful, unskillful patterns and blocks. So, finding a comfy way of holding your precious body, whatever that means to you. I invite you to follow the sound of the bell from sound into silence, allowing the body, heart, mind, and eyes to come to rest. beginning with simply noticing how the body feels right now. You may notice your feet on the ground or the gentle pressure of your hands in your lap. Your sit bones, buttocks, thighs on the chair, bench, or cushion. Even feeling the way gravity is holding you to the earth. It might be something we don't think a lot about. But you can look at it like such a tender embrace, such a stabilizing force, this gravity from deep within the core of the earth holding you, supporting you, stabilizing you in space. Feeling the way your skeleton holds you upright, and the center line of gravity running up your spine to the top of your skull. And the breath that flows in and flows out. And all of this is just happening. You are being breathed. You are being held. Your precious, faithful body, this beautiful and fortunate vehicle, is taking care of you. And even though we habitually think, or many of us, let's say, we think our awareness is somewhere in our head or in our brain, or maybe if we're being adventurous, somewhere kind of diffuse through our body. Truly speaking, your whole body is an object within the field of your vast awareness. The sounds that arise in space, objects in your awareness, the light and the shadow upon your eyes, what your nose and mouth picks up, even the spatial parts of your brain that have made a complete model of this room. Even your memory, popsicles on hot summer days, the first time you saw fireworks, the first time you held hands with someone you liked, the memory of a beloved relative long gone, all of these objects in your vast, luminous awareness. I invite you to simply rest in this sky-like mind, and I offer you a story and teaching for your contemplation. Once upon a time, while the great master Padmasambhava was staying at Great Rock Hermitage, an uneducated 61-year-old man who had great faith and devotion to the master and had served him for a year. One day, after a year of service and never asking him for any teachings, he brought him a small offering. He said, "Great Master, think of me with kindness. I am uneducated. I cannot read. I do not understand the great religious classics. My intelligence is rather small, and I am now old, and my body is worn down. Can you give me a teaching, an old man on the verge of death, that is simple to understand, can thoroughly cut through my doubts, is easy to realize and apply?" Padmasambhava stopped in his tracks, turned towards the old man, and pointed his walking stick at his heart and said, "Listen here. Look into the mind of your own awareness. Your very own mind has neither form nor color. It has neither center nor edge. Tell me, old man, where does your mind come from? Where is its dwelling place? Where does it go when you're not paying attention? Your awareness is fundamentally empty and has none of these qualities, and yet it is absolutely clear and cognizant. When you see and recognize this emptiness of your own awareness, you will know your own original face. This mind of yours is the same as the mind as the Buddha's. It is not made of anything material. It is self-existing and inherent. It is not to be sought anywhere else. It defies all limitations of permanence and annihilation. Within your own mind, there is nothing to awaken. The awakened state of awakening, enlightenment, is your own natural awareness. It is eternally pure. Simply look, resolve for yourself the nature of your own mind. Because of pointing the stick at the old man's heart, this instruction is called the instruction of pointing the stick at the old man. I, the Princess of Karchen, have recorded this for future generations. May all beings be happy.